rescue donkeys, like smack my ass and call me hee-haw. Like, I'm ready. Hee-haw. You gotta really get the donkey. Hee-haw.
Holy fuck. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining the best nation in the world. It's the Craft Beer Republic. We are over here getting our Donkey Kong on. I am Greg, being joined by the very flex-tastic one himself. I can't look at him and talk at the same time. He's got me going. He's Ehan.
I do get you going. And I'm feeling flex-tastic today.
You're looking flex-tastic, if I may say so myself.
I'm feeling it. I'm looking it, and I'm acting it.
Yeah.
It's like the old look good, you feel good, you play good mentality in sports.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It works everywhere, even on podcasts.
One word to you, buddy. Eha. Exactly. Oh, and putting the ass in not really. The best part of the Booze Cast over at the Booze League, our best beer friend forever, Coley. How's it going?
Hey-yo, or hee-haw, should
There we
I say.
go.
And I just want to say, I know, Flex, you're feeling flex-tastic, but I'm feeling colorific.
Oh.
Wow, look at you coming in hot with a little ammo.
Dropping some
Flexi
hashtags.
likes.
I think it was your dance, I guess not even pre-show. As the show started,
No,
it was your
yeah.
dance. I was feeling colorific.
There's nothing like lightening the mood as the intro's playing.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I'm here for. It's why you pay me $0 to be on this week out.
I'm here for it, or beer for it, if you will.
Speaking of $0, I hope you got your Christmas bonus in the mail, Flex.
I did.
Oh, perfect. It's just as much as you normally get paid. So that is great. That is Flex-tastic, if you will. Anyways, we have quite the show for you. If you guys are doing any shopping on the old Tavor, promo code Unfiltered, get you $10 back off your first purchase. Follow us at Craft Beer Republic. Flexi at FlexMeABeer _ in between, and Ice Cole Beer, COLE, and underscores after each word. You guys are trying to see if I can stumble on the word underscore, and it will work eventually by the end of the show.
One of these days, Greg.
Never. You're a professional. You are a true trained professional.
Hard is English, so yeah. We have a lot. We have a lot to get to. I cannot wait to talk about a game I learned about last week. Ludicrous Libation Law. Some news to get through, and another list in hopes that Flexi will hate it because he hates lists. Loves them, but hates them.
I love them, but I hate them. So
because they usually piss you off.
I'm
Bring
such a
on the
list
list.
person. I love lists.
Well, before we get to any of that, we must answer the most important question of the night.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
What is Flex drinking?
Well, to answer your question, good sir, I am drinking Wiggly Smoothie Sour Wigglers by the Brewing Projekt right up here in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Oh.
This is a sour ale with pineapple, lemon, guava, raspberry, lime, and mandarin, and they say it rings in at a 8.6% ABV, so this is going to be really fun. So obviously it's called Smoothie Sour Wigglers. It's supposed to rekindle your love for like the sour gummy worms, like the trolley, whatever that brand is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Troll. Isn't it just Troll brand? Yeah.
Is it Troll?
Oh, the gummy worms.
Yeah,
Troll
like the sour gummy worms,
Troll,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flex is stumbling over his words today. I'm doing my best Greg impression. You're welcome.
You're nailing it.
And these guys, I mean, I'm going to stick my schnoz in it for a second.
I will tell the people that the color of the beer is very unattractive.
It's
like
super
puke.
unattractive.
It's the color of puke.
If you've ever thrown up, this is what is in my glass.
It kind of resembles the shot of ass juice that I had in New York at the dive bar that
Don't
played
get COVID
porn
from
on
that.
the screens. I promise.
Yeah. Especially in New York. I think it was the New York Health Department that put out the statement that says don't eat ass during COVID. You
Mhm.
spread COVID quicker.
Yeah, so don't do that. If you're into it, just wash your ass first. I don't know.
Well,
Wear a
alcohol
mouth
wipe.
guard. I don't
Yeah,
fucking know.
edit that out. Anyway, so this smells really sour fruits on the schnoz. Not like you can't pick one out. Maybe like some sour tart citrusy, but they really do a wonderful job of. You take a handful of gummy worms, sour gummy worms, you put them in your mouth. That is this beer. It is
that's rad.
100% sour gummy worms.
Nice.
So hats off to the Brewing Projekt. My in-state guys, big fan of them, and just always killing it.
Nice. Well, cheers.
That sounds
to them.
delicious. I know. I'm
Yeah.
kind of jealous.
No, it's so good. I wish I would have got more than 2 cans. It was actually I found this at a liquor store, a local liquor
Easy
store
for you to say.
that actually they'll get in 4-packs from breweries and they'll like mix and match them on their own.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
instead of
They'll
like
break
buying
them
like a
up.
4-pack of 2 beers,
Mhm.
they'll do like 2 and 2, and they even said if you want to, you can mix and match like an entire 4-pack.
That's cool.
Yeah,
love
so
that.
they're really cool people over here, and where I live. Not
That's
gonna
one of my
tell people
favorite
where I
things
live, but-
about one of my favorite things about Trader Joe's out here. Like, yes, it's a grocery store, but you can break apart any like a 6 or 4-pack, whatever they have it on the shelf. You can break it apart because everything is priced individually.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's not our Trader Joe's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do some semi decent craft beer around here, but nothing like good enough to where I would even want to be like, hey, I want that, and that.
Oh, our TJ's is on it.
Has some good stuff.
Yeah, and you can break them apart. In fact, our Trader Joe's pre-COVID had a wine tasting center, and you could
With
go
Bob.
in from it was like from 1 to 7 p.m. every day. You go in the little like wine tasting booth, and Doc comes over. That was one of the guys. His name was Doc. He's this old guy. He's like a
I
retired
bet you love
chiropractor.
that.
Yeah, and he'd give you like 3 little samples, and we'd always make friends with whoever was pouring. So like, hey, you guys want to try the crew taster? Like, yeah, we do. And so we ended up getting like 3 extra tastes every time, and
Hell yeah.
walking out of TJ's with a light buzz. It was great.
I feel like
Good
you're
times.
stupid not to do that anywhere. You go to a bar, you go to a brewery,
Yeah.
a wine tasting winery, whatever. You make friends with whoever is being nice to you because they're going to be a little nicer.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
and it's smart for TJ's to get you a little buzzy when you're shopping around all those great snacks that they
Oh
have.
my God. I'd be like, put everything in the cart.
We
It's a
just got their
disaster.
extra chocolatey chip cookies.
Mm,
Those are top notch.
yeah,
It's like Famous Amos, but like way better.
but like more chocolate.
Oh yeah, so good.
Have you had their little like, I don't know what they're called, but they're like cranberry.
Well, Greg, how am I
Bars.
supposed to know what you're talking about if you don't know what they're called?
I am describing it, goddammit. It's a cranberry like granola thing, a little frosting on top. I don't even know if they still have them. I haven't eaten that kind of stuff in years, but good Lord, you get stoned and you have like a whole case of those. It's
Say what?
Danger
Not that I-
zone.
yeah, not that I do that sort of thing. Anyways,
Your name's not Sandro.
to the danger zone.
Oh, not that again.
You called for it.
it was needed. Have you guys? Well, first of all, we're still in January as we record this, and it releases. Have you guys been eating ass or drinking PBR? Anybody?
No.
No
Neither?
PBR, and yeah, I'm actually fresh out of ass.
Yeah, no PBR over here. That's for
I mean,
sure.
my ass is fresh, but there's no eating. You're fresh out, mine's fresh, but
We can fix the problem here. Too far.
Heyo.
Too
Yeah,
far.
we're
Too
looking
many
at, like,
miles in between.
Yeah, 2,000 miles of ass eating. That's
among
a
another
lot.
couple other legalities and shit.
That's true.
Whatever.
Yeah, where's intern Brian when you need him?
I know we need some laws in here. Well, all right. Dry January still happening, and I think
Whatever.
PBR. I know, stupid. I think PBR needs like one of those counters instead of like this many days since an accident. It's like this many days since an eating ass tweet.
That would be awesome.
That would be pretty awesome.
I'd allow it.
I'm still holding out hope for more. But one of our friends of the show, Andrew, who works over at one of our favorite breweries, Naughty Pine, was telling me about this game I'd never heard of, Beerio Kart.
This
Okay.
hurts my brain that you've never heard of this.
Okay, so it got brought up because a couple of shows ago I was talking about how I tend to find myself in the garage when I'm at Nicole's house. Nick and I get shittered and play Mario Kart all night. And we were like, we'll walk in hammered, like, oh, we've only been playing for 30 minutes. Like, you guys been out there for 4 hours.
Yeah, Shannon and I have like watched a movie. We've discussed things. You know, we've poured ourselves,
about it.
Numerous bottles of wine if we're
Right.
not drinking beer. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm.
So this is Mario Kart alcohol induced.
Yeah. So Andrew tells me that Beerio Kart, apparently, it's drinking game with Mario Kart. Obviously, you have to finish your beer by the time the race is over, and you can't like pause or anything.
But what he forgot to tell you
Or
was
that I forgot.
or that you forgot. Sorry, Andrew. The two important rules of Beerio Kart. You cannot play or race while you're drinking your beer. So your character has to stop completely. So you have to have your controller down while beer is in hand. And then if you want to start racing again, you have to put your said beer down, as if you were actually driving.
Okay.
So that's rule number 1. And then, like you said, I guess rule number 2, you have to finish your beer completely before you finish the race. So I guess there really are 2 rules of Beerio Kart.
Yeah. Finish your beer and no drinking and driving.
Yes.
You're drinking while driving.
While driving.
Yes,
Yeah,
while
sorry.
driving. Yes.
Same thing. Same thing.
That's an easier way to say it. But there's some different philosophies to the game. Finish a lap, drink it, as much as you can. Start playing, finish a lap, drink as much as you can. I've known people who don't even start racing. They'll just chug the beer at the start of the race.
All the way through.
And then they'll just race all the way through. So a lot of different strategies you can come up with. But it astounds me that you've never heard of this. It makes me think it's kind of like a Midwest thing.
I mean, maybe, but I love Mario Kart and I love drinking. I'm surprised I'm disappointed and surprised I never heard of this. But Nicole, I hope you don't mind, but your husband and I are going to be in the garage for a whole lot many more hours.
I hope you don't mind. I think I'll be purchasing 2 more N64 remotes, so Shannon and I can also partake.
That sounds like a jam.
Yeah, Flex, you got to get your ass out here. We got to do
That
some
sounds
Beerio
awesome.
Kart.
If that's not a date night, I don't know what. A double date night, I don't know what is.
I'm beer for it.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Such a romantic evening.
Oh my God.
Just light a candle and it'll automatically make it romantic.
Yeah, exactly.
Cooler full of beers, and then 64 with Mario Kart, and some fucking candles.
Oh, it's a refrigerator full of beers because the N64 is on top of the garage refrigerator.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it
so
sits
awesome.
on the beer fridge.
That is so awesome.
It's perfect. You don't have to go far.
As if you couldn't reel me in anymore.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's warmer out here. It's like, I'm sure you can find like a Southwest flight. It's probably cheap as hell. Just come out and visit us while it's cold by you.
$79 to Burbank.
Come on, we have 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts today. What could possibly be worse than that?
Negative 11 degrees with wind chill.
There you go. You found something. Silver
Yeah,
lining.
I did.
So now you have to
Come out here, wear your shorty shorts, play some Beerio Kart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're speaking my language. I got a secret plan. I do have a secret plan. Hopefully it pans out.
Do we even like fly there, smuggle you in my luggage, fly back? Is that the secret plan?
No, I mean, that would be cool. But no, that's not the secret plan.
Oh, okay.
And even if it was, it would no longer be secret.
That's true.
Touche. So anyways, thank you, Andrew, for introducing me to Beerio Kart. There is no way I will not be doing this the next time I'm over at your house.
It's okay. I'm here for it as well.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
It's way too good. Anything else going on with you guys? Anybody doing any good beer research lately?
I was stuck at home with asymptomatic COVID, so
Woo!
nothing crazy for me, but asymptomatic was the good part.
That's good.
5
Did you
days
ever
of
lose
quarantine.
taste or anything? Or
No, nothing.
that's good.
I kept trying. I was like, oh God, what if today is the day? Oh God, what if this is my only symptom? I'd wake up, I'm like, can I still taste this coffee? And yeah, everything was fine. And after 6 days of quarantining, I took another test and I was negative, and
Nice.
all's well that ends well, I guess.
Hell yeah.
I dodged that shit for like 23 months though.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I felt.
Because we all got, we think we all, Greg and Shannon and Nick and I and everyone got it February of 2020.
Right.
And then after that, I was like, oh, dude, we're good. We're never going to get it now. Well, I sure as hell got it.
Never
But
gonna get it.
never going to get it. Never going to get it.
time.
Yeah. I feel like it's only a matter of time. It must just be, every 2 years we're gonna get Rona now.
I don't know. You could be like me where you literally didn't know. The only reason I tested is because someone I hung out with actually got sick.
Yeah. We've been testing, like she'll test here and I'll test there just to make sure. And so far we're negative. She
That's good.
tested today as we record. She tested today and was negative. And
Awesome.
yeah. So it's only a matter of time.
Steer clear of that shit.
Yeah.
That's
good
all I
times.
got to say.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we had the OG Rona, the one that fucking knocked you on your ass and
Yeah.
you
Gave you
lost
the worst
taste.
fever and
Oh,
chills you've ever
God.
had.
Well,
Worst
you know what?
body aches in my life.
See, I got it, low key last month. So not too much beer research recently for me, but
Right.
I had no
The
idea.
greater
what
Milwaukee area is really hurting.
record highs for like the last, 5 or 6 days, something like that. But I would have never thought I had it until I lost my smell and my taste.
Mhm.
Like I legit thought I had vertigo going on like 5 or 6 days. I didn't know dizziness was like a huge symptom of, said COVID. And then sure enough, like 5 days in, I ended up losing my taste and I like wanted to cry because I'm like, when am I going to be able to taste beer again? I just
can't
want to
imagine.
know when I'm going to be able to taste beer again. And that's
Yeah.
all I could think of. And it kind of put me in like a downward spiral. That's
It's
all
kind
I
of
could think of
depressing.
every day is,
Yeah.
am I going to taste beer today? Am I going to taste beer today? Should I stop buying beer? Which I just wanted to like hit myself. Why would I stop buying beer? I just love beer. So
Well, I think I've said it on the show before, but like when we all had it, at February 2020, and I lost flavor or taste and
I lost my flavor.
Yeah. You licked me and it just didn't taste like anything.
yeah, you're like, oh, did you like Greg today? Yeah, it was pretty blah.
Yeah,
he
nothing,
was
no
really
flavor.
bland today. No flavor.
You could use a little salt. I when I lost taste and smell, I was first when I realized I was like, oh no, and I found like the shittiest liquor I had in my cabinet. It was like, must try it, and I tried it and I didn't make a face. I was like, no.
It's like
So
a
then
movie. It's like a movie scene.
Yeah. So then I used that opportunity for two things. One, to like clear out any shitty food or beverage I had in my fridge, including beer. And then like I started like drinking the shitty liquor. Every night I'd have a sip just to see if my taste returned. And I remember after, I think it was like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, all of a sudden I was like, huh. Yay! I'm so glad this tastes like shit.
Oh my god.
You've never been so happy to taste shit before in your life.
Yeah. Oh my god. It was like eating ass after a PBR. I was so excited.
So excited.
So, good times. Well, I'm glad everyone's on the up and up, and yeah.
Did you do any beer research while,
Oh yeah,
I was
Yeah, you're healthy, so
stuck at home?
yeah. We did a little bit. We hit up Naughty Pine. They
you
had
know,
a taco.
every time you go to Naughty Pine, I get super jealous.
You get super naughty.
Oh, naughty.
Did
I
you do
gotta
your
tell you-
naughty dance?
The best part about Naughty Pine is her one-off beers. She calls the Naughty List. That's
That's
fucking
hot.
genius.
So great.
So good.
That is great.
Yeah. They had a taco truck that was doing keto tacos, and for those of you who don't know,
What?
like we eat keto, and all it was, I thought it was like keto low carb tortillas. No, it was Coley, what you would call cheese snacks.
Stop.
I shit you not.
Fried
They
cheese
just
shells.
it was just fried cheese taco shells. With all the
Really?
oh my god! Just
I have goosebumps of like joy right now. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
it was funny. I
cheese.
walked up. I was like, "Hey, what are your keto like tortillas, or whatever?" He goes like, "Huh?" And I was like, "You have keto tacos on the menu." He was like, "Oh, it's just fried cheese." I was like, "Cheese snacks?" I was like, "Yeah, we want all this."
Let me know next time they're there.
That's the most Wisconsin thing I've ever heard.
Cheese
cheese
snacks.
snacks.
It was like a cheese taco shell.
Well, we made that up because obviously, Greg and Shannon being keto, and when we'd have like late night, we needed our drunchies. And I'm like looking in the fridge, I'm like, what can we make as like chicken dinos or breaded, And I'm like, why don't I just fry cheese in a pan and just
Why
make it
do
like
you guys have dinosaur chicken nuggets in your
'Cause-
freezer?
because they're
They're
fucking
amazing.
delicious.
Like, you want to see me cheat on my keto diet? Get me drunk and put some fucking dino
I have
nugs in
done
my
that
face.
before.
Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh my god, you make them in the air fryer 8 minutes. They're
Ugh.
like chef's kiss, perfectly crunchy. Like,
My face hurts.
oh my! I buy them at Costco. I don't even skimp. I get the full
No.
huge box.
She doesn't
Like,
fuck around.
chicken dinos are life.
Well, the best cheese snack story was last time. I think it was like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my god, Nick
And
was
your
getting up
poor-
for work.
Yeah, your poor husband had to get up at like that time. And we're out there laughing our ass off, making cheese snacks, drinking just one more beer, in quotes.
Just one
And
more.
poor Nick gets up and looks tired as fuck. He'd been sleeping for maybe 3 hours, has to go to work. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, we're having cheese snack. And I I immediately shut myself down. I was like, oh, I know that if I woke up at this time, no matter how drunk or sober or whatever, I don't like talking to people. And I immediately just like shut myself down. I was like, I'm not going to talk to Nick because there's no way he wants to hear me. Nicole, on the other hand, was like, hey, babe, do you have lunch? Do you have this? I'm like, oh my God, he's going to fucking murder her. I can't wait.
Yeah. It hasn't happened yet. I keep pushing my luck.
I just felt so bad. Like, we were so happy.
I don't even have a life insurance policy yet. You know, like, can you imagine when that happens? Like,
it's over. God. Yeah.
Oh.
I felt so, like, we were so happy and excited to be drinking and hammered at 4:30 in the morning. And he just looked like he wanted to murder each and every one of us.
I've been there. I used to work third shift. And I would work at 11 p.m., so I'd wake up at 10 p.m.
Mm.
There's nothing worse than waking up at 10 p.m. to a house party full of people. And you're just like, you know, like Eeyore, like, oh, hi. I guess I'll go to work.
Oh, I'd take a couple shots on my way out.
Oh, it's the worst. So... I can totally feel for you, Nick.
Shots.
Yeah, poor Nick. I know. He's a good sport. And he would actually put himself to bed pretty early. Like, he'd go to bed like around 10. And then he'd get up at like 4. Yeah, maybe not that night. But
then that was like a midnight. He got like 3-4 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And I used to work that shift, so I really feel his pain. But oof, poor Nick. Anyways,
I think I can hear him snoring through the guest room wall right now. So we've been sleeping in separate rooms, right? Because I had the COVID, and he's been testing negative, so he didn't get it. When I found out, we slept in separate rooms, and he's like, I kind of like having the bed all to myself.
I bet he does.
He's like, can I just sleep one more night in here? I'm like, well, I'm gonna be recording, so you might hear me through the office through the guest room, but I hear him snoring. So.
Other way around, you hear him.
Just like the quote unquote one more beer. He's gonna be like, hey, honey, one more night.
I'm like, do you hate me that much? Like, Jesus Christ, this is like 13 and a half years of togetherness. This is what it brings you. Can I sleep in the guest room tonight? Like,
do you know how many articles I've read that say like, in order to survive a marriage, you should sleep in separate beds? I'm like, yeah, I could see that. Like, I don't want to hear you snore, or you don't want to hear me snore.
True.
Let's meet in the middle for some fun activities and then go our separate ways.
So are you saying Shannon snores?
I'm not saying that. I don't want to die.
I mean, I'm not saying that Nick
the
has
look
called
on
her...
Coley's face was way too fucking good.
because, like, you know, obviously if they're staying till like 4 a.m, they're sleeping over whatever time we go to bed, but whatever. And sometimes, you know, I'm not going to say it, but Nick has said he's heard a bear.
A grizzly?
Wow.
A grizzly bear.
Yeah.
You know.
When we were younger and we used to, you know, just get ripped and hang out at my buddy's house, we would joke. Yeah. We would joke that he snored Tom Sawyer by Rush. I was like, beedoo-weedoo-weedoo. Beedoo-weedoo-weedoo.
Oh, that's so good. And then the lasers hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's too good.
Fog comes out of his nose. Yeah, it was like this whole production.
Oh, gosh. What about you, listeners? Let us know. Are you... No, just kidding.
Do you have sleep apnea?
Right. Do you have medical problems with your sleeping? All right. Before we fall down a snoring rabbit hole, and before we find out what Nicole's drinking, let us talk about our Ludicrous Libation Law. This week, it comes to us from the great state of Maine.
Is that a great state?
Not really.
It's
about to be less great.
It's
in
just
Maine,
kind of there.
Yeah.
We just shitbag every state that has a shitty law.
Which is every fucking state. There goes all our listeners.
We love you, Maine.
Sorry, Maine. In Maine, bars may not permit any drinking games. You cannot play any drinking games in bars. No beer pong, no nothing.
That's stupid.
Why we're talking about it.
We used to go to the local watering hole where I live, and they had decks of cards on hand behind the bar. So you could go whatever effing table you effing wanted to. And do, you know, obviously we played a lot of asshole or presidents. However, I don't know, 2 names, same game. I don't know. You're shaking your head like you don't know what it is.
Nope.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We just played higher, lower, red, black.
What? Isn't that like, what do they call it? Ride the bus?
I don't know. You have a deck of cards, and the person who has the beer, or whatever libation they're consuming, you just say, okay, like higher or lower. Like you put one card down, and then you're like higher or lower than that card.
Fuck the dealer?
Maybe that's what it's called.
That sounds
about
familiar.
right.
It's called Fuck the Dealer. Whatever. Higher, lower, red, black. Those are the rules. I just, whatever.
Yeah, and you have to like people have to guess wrong like 3 times in a row, and then you pass the deck. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The game we played was like way more strategic.
Oh, no. That's too much for me when I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, screw Maine. Bars.
Yeah.
That's boring. Back on track
Can you
here.
imagine going to a bar and not playing bar dice?
What's bar dice?
Oh my god.
You guys in Wisconsin
I'm
have
so Wisconsin, it's not even funny.
well, it's so goddamn cold there. You guys have to play games indoors.
Yeah.
Where we're like, hey, let's go out back and have a beer where it doesn't fucking rain or snow.
Okay, have you ever played like Yahtzee or Kismet or anything with like a
Sure.
cup full of dice?
Yes.
So bar dice or bar die, I guess, whatever, if you want to be an asshole. So you get 3 rolls with the 5 dice, right? And all that counts is like ones and then like a high number. So the most amount of ones you get, so if you get say 4 ones and a 6, that would be considered like 56. But it also depends on like how many rolls it takes you to get to said total. So if you do 1 roll per se and you hit 3 ones and a 5, that would be considered like 45 in 1 roll. So then you can pass the cup, and if that person doesn't beat your 45 in 1 roll, I can see you guys already losing it.
I'm lost. I'm done.
Then you're out.
You
And
want me
then
to
the-
remember that while drinking?
And then
Yeah.
the last person, or I should say the person to lose, the last person to get out, pays for the round of shots.
Okay.
Okay.
That's like a super normal thing around here.
I'd be buying so many shots. I'd be like, I don't know what you just said. Die, yay! And then like, all right, did I win? I could have won. You'd be like, no, you lost. Like, all right, shots. Here we
It's
go.
okay. Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
My attention
that's
span
crazy. That's crazy.
lacks when I drink.
I mean, mine lacks when I'm sober, but get me drinking. It's like, I don't know what you said. Let me just throw some dice and get everybody some shots.
All you
Here we
gotta
go.
all you gotta look for is ones. Ones and the next highest die number.
All right. Hey, I got a lot of ones, everybody.
Hey.
God damn it.
You're so Midwestern. All right, let's make a call to Penn here and find out what Coley's drinking.
He calls to the bullpen for
beer.
A swing and a miss.
Uh-oh. Is it a bad beer?
No, it's a good one. Play ball, everybody. I'm
Hey-o.
drinking Backstreet Boysenberries. All right. Na, na, na. So that was- anyway, it's Backstreet Boysenberries by Captain Fatty's Brewery. They're out of Goleta, California.
Yeah.
It's a fruited sour. Untapped has a rating of 3.83, and it's 4.5% ABV. And their description on the can is Backstreet Boysenberries is a delectable. Oh, this says 4.6. Who's right, who's wrong, who's shit.
Ooh.
4.6
Want my money back.
boysenberry cobbler sour that comes packed with nearly 600 pounds of fresh boysenberries from Oregon, fruit, Madagascar vanilla beans, and a touch of cinnamon and lactose to smooth out this tart sweet combo. And yes, it tastes precisely like what your beautiful little taste buds are thinking at this very moment, and they're saying, I want it that way. Okay. I'll stick to my day job.
Well done.
Okay, smelling it.
It's a much prettier color than Flex's.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like this gorgeous, like red.
It's like a
Not
ruby
really
red.
opaque. Yeah, it's. Oh my god.
It looks gorgeous.
I smell the vanilla. You smell the berries like right away on your nose. It's crazy.
Was anybody else imagining what 600 pounds of boysenberry looked like?
That's a lot of boysenberry.
It is. It's like my 600-pound life. Big.
But
It's a lot.
boysenberries.
hmm
It's a much healthier version.
So I get a tiny bit of the cinnamon. Very, very tart. Almost a kettle sour tart. Like it's really good.
I can interject here. I've had this because
Yeah.
you were so nice enough to share.
This is one of my favorites. This is my last
Nice.
one.
Oh.
So I figured it'd be fun to have it on your show. Because I know it's appreciated. But yeah, I love this beer. It's really tart and delicious, and I'm glad I could share it with you guys on air.
Yeah. That is a tasty tart. It's funny. I've been to Captain Fatty's like I think once years ago. Really enjoyed it. I don't see them around very often. I had
I know.
the beer you're having, but like I wish I saw them a little more in the stores around here.
Yeah, me too. I only got this because my good friend who's like a sister used to live in Santa Barbara. She just moved to San Diego for work, but she lived there for like a good 6-7 years, and she would hook it up. She got me a couple of these, so.
Yeah. Anybody in the Southern California region, you see Captain Fatty's, man, it's worth a try. They do some good beers over there, some good beverages.
Oh, it's like cobbler in a glass. Delicious.
I was going to say, you get boysenberry in a sour with cinnamon, and it's like, it's a win. Like,
yeah,
undefeated. Like,
yeah,
it's amazing.
It's like a cobbler, like crumble, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even like most berries, and I like that beer. So
really? What's the matter with you?
I'm fucking weird.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We like you anyway, though. It's okay.
You know what? It's a texture thing. We'll get into that later.
Oh.
Yeah. I have weird like texture things. Anyways, we'll move on to more normal discussions. As I promised earlier, we've got a list that is certain to piss Flex off.
This is a promise.
I hope so. I really do hope so.
All right.
These are...
I'm ready to get angry. I just want to let you know that.
I'm ready for you to release that. According to Beer Advocate, these are the worst rated beers in the world. And I thought this was perfect to do while Coley was on the show because she somewhat recently chugged a really fantastic beer to pay up on that bet that the Booze
I heard
League,
it was so bad.
Yeah, the rest
they still
of the Booze
haven't
League
done
won't,
it, you know.
and they never will.
No, they
I
won't.
know. I just want you to know I'm committed to CBR and holding up my end of the deal, and I did it for you
Coley,
guys.
that's what confuses me about this. That you're committed to us. Wink, wink. Sign and trade. Sign and trade.
New year, new me. I mean, I don't know.
I'll draft up the paper. I'll call intern Brian, get the paperwork drafted.
You might have
right
to.
now.
All right.
I'm beer for it.
Yes.
You guys
CBR
are too nice.
is beer for it. All right, so we'll just start. They go on for more than 100. We'll start at the doesn't say top 10, but it's really the worst 10.
The top worst 10.
Yeah,
the top worst 10. Yeah. In fact, I'll go 11 just because 11's so bad. Number 11, Bud Ice.
Yeah, bad.
Number 10, Bud Light. Number 8, Milwaukee's Best Light.
Yes, because it's a light version, so it's not the worst.
That's so terrible.
Number 7, and I've never heard of this, Beer 30 Light.
I'm trying to think of if I heard that or not.
Who makes it?
Melanie Brewing Company.
Melanie. That's so weird.
Oh, they're out of Wisconsin. I just clicked on their name. La Crosse, Wisconsin.
That's what I'm saying. I swear to God, I've heard that before.
I think you have to be from Wisconsin to make this list.
He's like, I swear to God, I've heard that before.
You know what?
It's in his refrigerator.
So I used to coach high school football, and all of the coaches who were like in college in like the mid 90s would talk about Beer 30. That's what it was.
All right.
So it's definitely, it's a little like Back to the Future kind of.
Well, apparently it's pretty shitty. Number 6, Miller 64. Number 5, and Coley loves this one, Natty Ice, everybody.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh my God, it's so bad. That was a live version, you guys. You couldn't even tell the difference.
You couldn't do it.
Oh God, it's so bad.
It's pretty matchy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Number 4, Keystone Light.
Keystone Light's really bad, and we drank it so much that one of my good friends, it actually became his favorite beer.
Oh my
and
God.
He will buy 30 packs of Keystone Light to have on hand.
I got to tell you, Scott went through a very long Keystone period. It was horrible going to his house when he had those. It's just
Jesus,
not
Scott,
drinkable.
pull it together.
Come on, Scott.
Oh my God.
Number 3, Sharps from Miller Brewing Company.
Yeah, bring on the Miller.
Yeah. Number 2, another favorite of Coley's, Natty Light.
I think that's what I chugged.
Natty Light was
so.
big in Indy,
close.
by the way, Indianapolis.
Oh, I wonder if it's big in Gary. Here, that place sucks.
Fuck Gary, Indiana.
Love you, Zach. The number 1. Anybody have any guesses at the number 1 top worst beer?
Yeah, Milwaukee's Best.
I would say either Milwaukee's Best, maybe Busch Light, or Red Dog.
Keystone Ice.
You're all wrong. I don't think anyone's ever going to get this. I don't even think I've ever seen this in a store anywhere. It's Budweiser Select 55.
Oh, yeah. I used to drink that when I was like 19 years old.
Here's the best part about that. It's only 2.4%.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
And it's only 55 calories, right? Isn't that like the big thing that they
I think
like?
that's why it's 55.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
pride themselves.
I used to drink that because I didn't like the taste of beer when I was like a wee little lad. And,
Shameful.
you know, everybody, it takes everybody a while to enjoy the taste of beer.
I'll admit it. I was there
So-
too.
Yeah, you know, so I would drink like the Bud 55s and the said Miller 64s on the list.
Oh God.
That essentially just tastes like water with a little bit of beer. And yeah, I could totally understand why that's number one.
Well, here's their description. Select 55 is a golden lager made with caramel malts and a blend of imported and domestic hops, brewed to complement the full flavor of Select, but with only 55 calories. So you can be good time. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Okay. Do you know what it reminds
So
me of?
you can be good time.
What does that mean?
That was a weird translation.
It's like smoking a Marlboro Ultralight, not lights.
Yeah.
Ultralights. It's literally like lighting cardboard on fire and just inhaling the cardboard smoke.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fucking point. If you're gonna fucking smoke a cigarette, just smoke a
Just
cigarette.
smoke a cigarette. Yeah.
Seriously.
Get those Camels, baby.
Ultralights, it was just wretched. Like,
It's all the worst parts about a cigarette with none of the good parts.
yeah, I mean, and I don't like cigarettes at all. This was like college Coley who thought she
Yeah.
was cool and was gonna like smoke a cigarette with her friend, you know. I had
Well,
a
I'm
pack
not proud that I used to drink these.
I'm just
This is
saying
like
that
Coley's
fif-
not proud she used
This
to
is
smoke.
like
so.
15
Yeah.
years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Young Greg used to go to Vegas and get real shittered and smoke a lot too, and I just can't do that anymore. I wake up and my mouth tastes like I was drinking PBR.
oh,
and
it's
eating
the worst.
asshole.
How people do
Yeah.
that on a daily basis, I don't get it.
it's disgusting.
Oof, so bad.
Yeah.
All right, a couple of stories to talk about. Winta Brewing out of Utah, they've been around for quite a while, has changed ownership yet again. The Stamford, Connecticut-based marketing firm United States Beverage, sounds like they were ripping off the Craft Beer Republic, announced today the formation of a joint venture with Colorado-based family office Crestone to acquire 100% interest in the 29-year-old Salt Lake City craft brewery. The investment buys out Golub Capital, which acquired controlling interest in the brewery in 2019. Winta just changing hands left and right. It's too bad they turned out some good beer back in the day. Sorry to hear that.
Huh.
This one's for Coley. Drunk Pennsylvania woman, might be a relative,
We'll
Hits
see.
hits a deer and loads it into car. Deer comes back to life.
Oh my God, is this Tommy Boy?
Oh, that's what I read this, and that was the first thing that crossed my mind. I've seen a lot of things in my life, but that was awesome.
Police
Sorry
in
about your
York
car,
County.
man.
Oh
Such a
my
good movie.
Lord.
Police in York County, Pennsylvania got more than they bargained for when they pulled over a suspected drunk driver on Thursday night and found a live deer in the trunk. The 19-year-old driver and her human passengers explained that they had struck the deer and thought it was dead.
I like how they had to say that it was human passengers. Like,
Well, you'll find out. Rather than leave it on the side of the road, the group decided, understandably, to bring it back with them. But as they continued on their journey, the beast became animated in the hatchback, a sign that it was, in fact, not dead. This did not deter the group, and they didn't stop until police intervened. The driver was then detained on suspicion of DUI, and the poor deer was released back into the Pennsylvania wild.
Jeez.
It didn't seek medical attention first.
That's
They were just
what
gonna
I'm
give it-
thinking.
right? The
Right?
cops are like, get this thing the hell out of here.
It's like I
alive.
once left an Ozzy Osbourne concert and seen a guy get hit by a car, and he got up and waved the car off. And that's what I just picture this deer doing. Like, nah, it's okay. Like, I'm good. Like, you don't got to test me for anything. I'm just going to go trot back into the wild.
We're gonna find some more berries and twigs. We're
Yeah,
good.
like I wasn't doing anything illegal.
And then-
We're cool.
and they're like, they just wanted to give it a proper burial at home.
Wow.
Oh god.
I'm thinking to
oh my
myself,
God.
they're 19 years old. They're just like, wow, how funny would it be if we show up to this dude's house with a dead deer?
Be great. He'll put his head on the wall.
19-year-old Gen Z idiot? Jeez.
Pretty much.
Come on.
That's good times. Wow. That is straight from a movie. Like, really.
Yeah,
Legit,
good time in
yes.
PA. Good time in PA for sure.
Oh, wow. Thanks, PA peeps.
Shout out to Shred from PA.
That's right.
Don't go hitting any deer and put them in your car, bud.
Yeah, keep those headlights on and look out. Be careful out there. This one's for Flex. Corona, the beer, not the virus, has launched Sunbrew 0.0%, the world's first non-alcoholic beer with vitamin D.
Well, so here's the thing. Oh, vitamin D. I thought it was vitamin C.
Vitamin
was like-
D's nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Get your
I was like,
daily dose of D.
Oh, they lost sales because of the coronavirus because people actually thought you could get it from the beer when it first came out.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure you can. It's
'Cause
fact.
I think they just
Wow, yeah.
associated it too.
Super
and they're
gross.
like, ugh.
It's
And it was
science.
out of association. So now they're coming out with beer that could be somewhat good for your health to fight off.
Yeah, they say
virus.
vitamin D helps you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
vitamin
that's
D
crazy.
helps fight COVID. So.
That's super crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
great for them and their marketing scheme, I guess.
Yeah, I'll never be purchasing that. And then also on the NA line of things, if you're tired of drinking PBR and eating ass in January,
Never.
Bacardi, never be tired of, well, I'm always tired of PBR. We'll just leave it there. Bacardi has launched a non-alcoholic spirit that they're calling Palate. So basically you can make cocktails that taste like cocktails that don't contain alcohol.
I don't like that.
Or you can drink a fucking Coke.
I don't like that at all.
Why just make a mocktail that has nothing in it? Like, why does it matter?
Or just drink a regular cocktail.
Well, unless you're an alcoholic
Wow. You know.
or you're pregnant.
Well,
Drink a Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is delicious if you're trying
do
to
love-
avoid alcohol. I mean, nothing like, oh God, when I'm hungover, give me that Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, so you like Diet
Biggest
Dr.
one.
Pepper?
Yeah.
Nick likes Coca-Cola. He's
Mm-hmm. Flex has a face.
I just got nothing.
he's really upset.
Well, there's nothing I enjoy when I'm like not, I don't know, maybe I'm an alcoholic. I don't know. But if I'm not drinking, there's nothing I enjoy. Be like, oh yeah, if I'm not drinking, I'm going to have this.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing that replaces alcohol.
No.
No.
I'm like, oh, this is almost as good as having a beer. It's like, no, this is just holding me over until I get a beer.
Yeah, like enjoying like a nice crispy, like just lager or something, like a nice crispy pills.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that replaces that. You can't just go get like a Sprite and be like, oh wow, that really quenched my thirst. Thanks,
So
LeBron
refreshing.
James.
Yeah.
You know,
Crispy.
like no, it doesn't work that way.
Well, like, I don't know. I mean, maybe a year ago, but a few months back for sure, Coley actually did a story on the Boozecast about Two Roots Brewing, an NA beer.
Mm-hmm.
And based on your story, I was like, oh, I want to try. I want to see what it tastes like. So I bought like a couple of their mix packs online or whatever.
I still have one that you gave me. I'm too afraid to try it.
Oh, well, now it probably tastes like garbage. Who knows?
Okay.
I still have some too. Here's the thing. Like, it tasted pretty good as far as like what a beer should taste like. But here's the problem I have with it. Like, you're getting all the calories and carbs you would from a beer, but none of the alcohol. Like, if I'm not drinking alcohol, I don't want the calories and carbs.
Yeah.
What's the point?
What's
Right.
the point?
Just give me a fucking LaCroix
Just
and let's move
take
on.
the edge off.
Yeah. And if you're watching those calories and carbs, just go for bourbon. It works
Oh.
perfectly.
Delicious.
Yeah.
It does. That's my second go-to.
That's where we go when we're not feeling the beer, wine or bourbon. We'll end it on this one. A drunk driver, all of 18 years old, blew
No.
stop sign and then kicked and bit officers.
Gen Z for
Yeah,
the
man.
fail.
They're
They are
just
not
the
worst.
winning at this right now.
Yeah, they're the worst.
They are the worst people.
Allison Doheny, 18 of Belle Plaine, was charged Monday with felony assault of a corrections employee, gross misdemeanor 4th-degree assault of a peace officer, DWI, and underage liquor consumption. Liquor, I didn't even know her. According to a criminal complaint, a police officer witnessed Doheny drive through a stop sign just before 1 a.m. on January 1st. Police say she had bloodshot eyes and smelled of alcohol when she was pulled over for a traffic stop. Police took Doheny to the jail intake for a field sobriety test because wind chills were well below zero, and Doheny was apparently only wearing a t-shirt.
Jesus.
The complaint says she screamed insults at the officers en route to the jail and said she refused to do anything without her mother present. The complaint says that at intake, Doheny began kicking until her shoes fell off, and then she went limp. Jail staff eventually administered a portable breathalyzer, which put Doheny's blood alcohol content at 0.29.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
She doesn't even
How
know
is
who
she
she
not
is.
dead?
She's like a zombie.
Police transported Doheny to an emergency room for evaluation, where she allegedly continued to be belligerent, yelling insults at anyone who addressed her. According to the complaint, Doheny was calling individuals fat cunts and stating she hoped they would die.
Oh my God, this girl.
Doheny also kicked an officer in the forehead while at the hospital. Back at the jail, she bit a custody officer hard enough to break the skin, according to the complaint. Gen Z, man.
She's in a lot of trouble, and it's not for her potty mouth.
She's feisty.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, that's like, seriously, assault on an officer is like a huge bad deal.
And
Like,
this
that's
isn't a
not good.
Florida story?
It's not. It's Minnesota.
Well, I guess that kind of makes sense then.
You guys, though, 0.29, that's
Not good.
like 3.5 times the legal limit.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty hydrated.
Like, she has literally no idea what is going on.
Like the 260-pound guy that drove up onto my lawn was at a 0.34.
That's
was he?
crazy.
Mm-hmm. He was over 4 times the legal limit. But
And I guarantee you
0.29?
wake up and you have no idea what the hell is going on and what happened.
No, and you realize you're calling people cunts. That's so bad.
Hey,
Fat.
how dare you?
Fat
Cunts, yeah.
cunt.
Sorry. That is so bad.
It's like if the C isn't hard enough, it's like you throw a fat in front of it.
Oh, the ultimate. That's like
So British.
that is the ultimate.
you can't
Like,
come back from that.
no, because even though how well you take that insult, it's like you go home and you look at yourself and you're like, God,
Am I?
God damn it.
Am I? You like look in the mirror.
Maybe she had a point.
Or like, can you imagine like the dinner conversation? Yeah, we took this girl in today. She called me a fat cunt. Can you believe that? Like,
And then you
oh
just
my
see
God.
the eyes at the dinner table. Like everyone's like, wow, yeah.
If the moo fits.
Son, you go home again and you look at
Oh,
yourself like,
We're going to hell. We'll see you guys there.
Yeah, tickets
we
are
are.
punched.
I'm already
Ticket-
there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you are. You're in frozen hell.
Oh God. Let it go. Let it go.
Wow.
Frozen hell.
I like it.
Oh, that they probably play that song over and over in hell.
They don't.
Probably.
Oh, I thought you were going to say in Wisconsin.
No, in hell, actual hell. Yeah.
No, they
Like-
just play Sweet Caroline everywhere you go here.
I kinda like that.
Yeah, what's
That's
wrong with
like
that?
the ultimate
No,
bar song. You
it's
know, you're
great.
just
It is wonderful. But every
Okay.
bar you go to, it's like around closing time, they will play that song.
Yeah, that's
and
here
you
too.
you will just see 75 white people just
Fucking white people.
like who doesn't love Neil Diamond?
Yeah, it's like the second to the last song, and then they play closing time, which is
Oh.
like, ugh. I
Yeah.
have to hear closing time one more time. Oh God.
Well, it's better than Tiny Happy People.
What is that?
Come
I
on,
don't
it's REM, Shiny Happy People. Nah, cut it out.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
Yeah.
cut it out
Yeah.
of the show. Cut it out.
Cut it out. Yeah.
I always say Tiny Happy People because it
Oh,
makes me
okay.
laugh.
Well, at least somebody did. All right, let's say
God
we
damn it.
hit a little music over here. We will say hi to Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Oh,
Hello.
find us at craft with a hard C, beerrepublic.com and Craft Beer Republic on the socials. Find Coley at Ice Cole Beer _ after each word. Also find her on the Boozecast, being the best part of every show. Find Flex on the socials at FlexMeBeer _ in between. Call us 805-538-BEER. That's 2337. And of course, mail at craftbeerrepublic.com. I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
Good night, everybody.